Hi guys, Bilbo here with something I do not normally do. I've said this a million times. I will never have a flight simulator on my channel because they are boring. You take off, you fly, you land. And guess what? Microsoft FSX. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. This is a very, very, very good game. It was actually made in 2006 and is still one of the top selling games. Now, I haven't done something that normal people will, after a week, will find out. The graphics. The graphics is above average for the game, but it was made in 2006. Therefore, the graphics looks a bit 2006, but you can get that sorted by you can get that sorted. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can do it the free way, which requires a bit more not thought. It requires a bit more sort of work, or you can do it the paid way, and I haven't done it anyway yet because I wanted to do a review of it without anything on it. Now, I've actually done quite a few of these. I've even gone on to other things and so on. But, yeah. So, we're going to do now. These flight simulators are by far the most complicated type of simulator. By goodness matter knows. So yeah, let's get into it. Go to briefing. Come on then. Let's go to briefing. Right, okay, here we go. Estimated time to complete 5 minutes. Aircraft, navigation, objections, take off and land. Now, I've done this mission goodness knows how many times. So I'm prepared to do what it says, really. Now, I haven't ran this in full screen, and the reason for that is it takes up the whole dual monitors, and I have something on the other side of it. So yeah. Currently, I am waiting for it to load. Now, I actually have a joystick for this. It's called the Catz CYBORG flight stick, and it has precision throttle looking around. It's not as good as the Cytec X55. Hang on a minute. Let me plug my headphones in. Stop. Oh my god.
Displays the mission briefing.
Hang on a minute. Right, let me put my headphones in, because I knew I forgot something right at the start of the video. And what was it? It was headphones. I plugged that in like that. Yes, thank you for telling me. There we go. Put this in there, like that. Okay. Done. And yeah. Right. Okay, let's do it. Now, it normally gives you a voice, but unfortunately, why can't I hear anything? Okay, so it says, in this tutorial, you'll learn how to navigate and then look around. Then you'll make your first takeoff and landing. Then you'll make on screen right now. You can see the kneeboard. All of the instructions in the tutorial are recorded on the messages page. The briefing page displays the mission briefing to close the kneeboard. Blah blah blah. Right.
To close the kneeboard, click the X in the upper right corner.
Why can't I
to
hear
open
anything?
it again, press Shift F10.
That's very interesting. That is very interesting in that
At
I
the end
can't
of
hear
runway
anything at all.
15 at Edwards Air Force Base in California. This is one of the
Okay.
rotating heading indicator points to the selected objective or item of interest. The text below the indicator
Okay, so I
tells you the
can
name
hear
of the
things
objective,
now.
its altitude above sea level, as well as your distance from it.
Okay,
See the big
so
marker in front of you? That's
shut
the
up.
mission pointer. It points to objectives or items of interest. In
Oh.
some missions, there will be more than one objective or item of interest. You can change which item the mission compass and pointer point to by pressing the K key. You can hide the mission compass and pointer by pressing the U key. To look
Okay.
around, move the hat switch on top of your joystick, or press and hold the space bar, then move the mouse to look around. Feel free to experiment by looking around your aircraft now. You can also try different views by pressing the F9, F10, F11,
I can
and
use my
F12
joystick
keys.
to do that, so I'm fine.
When you're done experimenting with views, press 1 to progress to the next phase of this tutorial.
Right, okay, I know this. Yes, I'm ready, thank you. Right.
You can control an aircraft in Flight Simulator by using a joystick, a unit controller, the mouse, or the arrow keys on the keyboard.
How
Time
do
to
you
go
move?
flying. You're going to start the engine, release the brakes, take off, fly through some gates, and then land again. First, move the throttle to idle. If you don't have a joystick or a universal controller, press the F1 key. Next, start the ultralights engine. Press Ctrl E or click the ignition switch on the instrument panel.
Right.
You can control the throttle using the throttle lever on a joystick, by pressing buttons on a universal controller, or by pressing the F1, F2, F3, and F4 keys on the keyboard.
Where is the
instructions in this
instrument
tutorial
panel?
are generalized to apply to any of
There
these
it
methods.
is.
For
Right.
details about using
Okay.
different types of controllers, refer to the quick reference card or to the brief.
Oopsie. Right, okay, so let's try it. Oh my god.
Ready for takeoff? Smoothly advance the throttle to full.
Right, let me.
If you don't
I'm
have
using a joystick,
press
so
the
I'm
F4
fine.
key. Taking off is easy.
Right,
At
come on
about
then,
30
let's
miles
go.
per hour, gently pull the stick towards you, and the aircraft will fly off the runway. Pull back on the
That's
stick
too
a bit.
fast. I'm gonna pull back on the stick a bit. I'm going 44, and I'm still on the ground. Oh my god! Right, okay. So we have to fly through all of these. Come on then. Nah, I think this speed is fine, because if I go too fast, I'm gonna screw up.
Congratulations, you're flying. Pull back gently on the stick and climb a bit to fly through the first gate you see in front of you.
So, can you see how the graphics looks a bit 2006? I can make this look 50 million trillion times better. Now, there's only one problem. I'm going to put the throttle down a bit. Not too much, up a bit. Put my foot down a bit. Right, okay. I'm still touching the ground. I'm not getting up in the air. I'm going to make sure I get in through this gate. Oh my god. What the hell? What the actual hell? Oh my god. There we go.
Great. Now climb a bit more and fly through the second gate.
Okay, so it doesn't look like I am doing anything right. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm actually doing this. This is awesome. I love this. The fact this is though by far the hardest simulator. Okay, and it's very, very sensitive, just like in a real one. However, this joystick is pretty good. Okay, so what do I think of the
Reduce
game?
the throttle a bit and slow down. The next gate is a little lower than the last one, and you'll be landing once you get through it.
So what do I think of this game so far? It's very, very good. It's enjoyable. It's a game sort of that when you take off, it's like Euro Truck Simulator. You can drive and talk. Like this, you can fly and talk. However, this is a lot more complicated in a lot of ways, in my opinion. It's a bit more complicated. Come on, and get through, get through,
Good
get through.
job. Now reduce the throttle all the way and use
I've
the stick
reduced
to
it.
adjust your descent rate.
I need to turn straight. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put a bit of throttle down. Do you know, so I can get straight? I'm not straight. I don't want to land like this.
Pull
There
back
we
slightly
go.
on the stick and level out.
Right, I've
Try
pulled
to
back
float
fully.
over the runway as long as possible.
Alright, hang on a minute. I'm flying. Now, normally my force
Now
feed's
brake.
back on the
Pull
wheel.
the trigger on your joystick or press the period key. Come to a complete stop. Nice landing. Press escape to end the
Success!
mission.
End the mission. I love this. You don't realise how much I'm enjoying it. You're probably sat here thinking, this is some boring crap guy. It's not. This is awesome. I mean, really, you will be like exactly the same. Okay, so here we are, number 2, basics of flight. This one is a bit harder. I know that. Fly an ultralight through a map, cost estimated time to complete 10 minutes. Okay, so we will probably do this mission and then we'll probably end. Let's fly. Fly. Flying through some gates. Right, come on then. We'll probably have a go, and that's it really, a review of it. I mean, it's very, 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 it's a super awesome game that I am literally positive you guys will enjoy, because it's enjoyable. It's pretty rock solid with a keyboard. And the fact that if it's with a keyboard, you have to learn like all of the keys on the keyboard. I mean, all
In
of
this short
them.
tutorial, you'll practice
Get
flying an
used.
ultralight aircraft through a marked course. Just as in tutorial 1, the instructions are generalized to apply whether you're flying with a joystick, a universal controller, the mouse, or the keyboard. For details about using different types of controllers, refer to the quick reference card or to the briefing for this mission. Directly ahead of you is a series of large square gates to fly through. To get to the first gate, just climb. Gently pull back on the stick to raise the nose of the ultralight. To go faster as you climb,
I've not got my stick
push
down.
the throttle lever forward or press the F3 key.
Now I haven't. I think before I
Active gates
did.
that you need to fly through are
Phew.
glowing green. Gates that aren't active or that you have already flown through are red.
Right,
The
okay,
next
so
gate will not highlight until you have passed through the current gate. If you lose sight of a gate, look around. Move the hat switch on top of your joystick or press and hold the space bar and move the mouse. Remember, you can review all the instructions given to you on the kneeboard. Just press Shift F10 and select the Messages page.
okay,
Another
so
tip, press the P key to pause the mission. Press it again to resume.
okay, so this game was on Steam sale. Now, unfortunately, I was away, and therefore I bought it just. But yeah, I'm through it now.
Good job negotiating gate 1. Now fly through gate 2.
It's very, 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 very easy though to do one thing, and there's one thing that you can do, and that is aircraft is overstressed, and that annoys me. That really, 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 really pees me right off when that happens. So you got to be very, very careful not to be too much on the throttle, not to be not to kill the throttle. Not to kill the throttle, because if you do, you won't have a. It's not gonna work. Really, it won't be your friend.
Okay, now descend to gate 3. Push forward on the stick a bit to gently lower the nose. Slow down during the descent by reducing the power. Pull back on the throttle lever or press the F2 key.
Okay, so F1 and F2, F3 and F4 your throttle. So if I pressed F1, I would slow down a lot. Although I've got my flight stick, so I don't have to worry at all. Now that was a very, very good move of Bilbo Baggins. Do you know what? I think this speed is enough. I've got my stick.
Nice
No,
descent to
I've
gate
got my
3.
stick
Now
halfway.
level off. Gently pull back on the stick. Notice that as you level off, the ultralight slows down. Set your speed by adjusting the throttle.
Right, this is it
Gate
now.
4
I
is
hope
next.
I
To
stick
turn
to
toward
50
it,
miles an
gently
hour.
move the stick to bank the wings in that direction. Then center the stick. To stop turning, move the stick back to the right and roll the wings level.
Hang on a minute then. Let me just. Oh dear. I need to get through. 50 miles an hour is enough right now. Too much speed will kill me.
Great job with gate 4. Now turn to line up with gate 5.
Oh my god. Oh my. Put throttle fully down. Don't know. No. Because I'll overstress the aircraft. I will overstress the aircraft if I do that. So the graphics, you can tell it's 2006, but you can pay to get it looking super good, or you can do it the free way. Now I know the paid way you buy some add-ons. I don't know what the free way is, and I don't know if I'm even gonna bother with any of them. But yeah.
Congratulations! Your first attempt at flying was a success. You can end the tutorial now or keep flying. Press the escape key at any time.
I want to keep flying. Should I keep
the
flying? No, I want to land actually.
The
Let me
remaining
land.
gates are just for fun. Try flying through them in any order you want.
I'm gonna land over there.
Remember, in general, if you keep the nose on the horizon, you'll maintain altitude. If the nose is pointed up, you'll climb. If it's pointed down, you'll descend.
I don't want to do something called kill anything. Right, okay. So 62 M's. Come on. Do you know what? I'm not doing that bad actually. I'll just land on that beach. I'm going too slow and I keep sort of I'm not very patient. That's the only problem. And this view doesn't let you oh yes it does. It lets you apparently it lets you I want to get rid of that because that will annoy me. Look at this though. I mean, this is simply super awesome. You should see that in this as well. Anyway, I'm coming up to landing. So let's get into the cockpit view. And wherever we're landing there apparently. So I'm coming up for landing. Now I'm gonna... Oh my god, why have I just crashed? Oh no, I haven't. Right, okay. Put the throttle key off. Now I know I'm in sea, that is very dangerous. So use air. Now air is something that I tend to use. Okay, but I'm gonna put the throttle down a bit, but air is now keeping me in the air. I want to go a bit further forward actually, because otherwise I am a bit scared. problems might happen. So if you go too fast, they'll come up with a message saying aircraft is overstressed, and that means that you're putting it under too much stress. Like I am descending. I mean, can you see? I mean, in around 2006 time, this graphics was acceptable. Now I think right, okay. I am now descending. I'm going to go a bit slower. I'll put the brakes. I don't know. The brakes only were on. Hang on a minute then, and I can't tell right now if I'm very far away or whether I'm not far away. But as it stands, I'm not very far away. And I'm
You're
only.
getting too close to the ground. Pull back on the stick to raise the nose of the ultralight. You're getting too slow. Speed up by increasing the power.
Screw
or
you!
lowering your nose by pushing on the stick.
Look at me though. Where's the. Look at me! Well, guys, this was my look at Flight Simulator. Super awesome, and yeah. Okay, guys, so I shall see you next time. But for now, Bilbo Baggins.